Anything. That are the prerequisites. Okay. So for many cases, prerequisite is the last person you contact before you submit, right? So their behavior is important. Okay. For many times, the prerequisite is the last contact point before potential employees make their decision. Therefore, they will have some influence on the potential people. So now, who can be the prerequisite? There are two options. Okay, who can be the prerequisite? First of all, it can be someone from human resource department. It also can be the job expert. Maybe the marketing manager, maybe the team leader, for example, who know more about the job. So if you have to talk to the recruiter, if you have some questions that you want to ask the recruiter, who do you prefer to talk to? The human resource expert or the job expert? Why? Why job expert?
They know clearly the position and
Very good. They know more about the job, about the working method, about the task, the duties, and the responsibilities. Also, like you, many people prefer to talk to the job expert. So now, if you are the human resource expert, what should you do in order to attract more people to talk to you? Now, okay. First of all, try to show them your warmness. Be warm to them, means you care about them. Okay, you are. I know you are good fit for the company. I know you can contribute to the company. I know, I believe that you are valuable to the company. Contribute to the company. You will have a great future together. You will have a happy day together. Okay. Okay, I know you can do it. I know you are a good fit for the job. We show the candidate that we are enthusiastic about joining the company. Certainly, try to be informative. So when you talk to the recruiter, what kind of question do you want to ask the recruiter? Tell me exactly what kind of question.
I want to ask you about policies of
What kind of policy?
how much do you want what do you want about this when I apply?
Okay, the application process. Okay, application process. What else? Okay, training in the company. Okay, good. What else? Yes, Long.
How about the salary?
Okay, maybe the salary. What else? Promotion. Good. What else? Long.
How about the time to work?
Okay, working time. Very good. Mr. Red. I don't remember his name.
Uh, overtime and working with
Okay, overtime payment. Yeah, thank you.
what is that? What is that?
Okay, the task of the job. Very good. What else?
About pay off.
Okay, the day off. Okay. And so you see, that are the common questions that candidates will ask. Therefore, you have to prepare the information so that whenever the candidate asks you, you can be able to give them the answer. Try to be informative. Provide those information to the candidate. Okay. Okay. And what else? The recruiter should do. Many times, recruiter want to recruit you, want to hire you. So they only say the good things about the job, the company. And they seem to neglect, they ignore the bad side. They don't tell you the negative things. So for example, my first time when I returned to Vietnam, I applied to work for one university. So they told me the salary here is very good. They pay one of the highest salary. I feel, okay, yes, I spend a lot of money to study. So I want to work with a high salary. Okay, and then I work for the company, I work for the okay, very good. I work for the university, and I realized they pay me high salary. However, I have to work even on Saturday. Sometimes on Sunday, when the students have activity, I have to travel. Sometimes I start working from 7 in the morning, and I leave the organize at the university about 11 in the evening. So I feel it is so stressful. The workload is also quite heavy, and I realize, yes, they pay me high because I do so many things. I couldn't have time for myself. I couldn't have time to do some consultation activities. Okay, there were some companies that asked me to do some task consultation, but I couldn't have time for it. And then, you see, they only focus on the good side. And then they just ignore the bad side. They don't tell you the whole story. So what happens if you start working for the company and you realize that it is so heavy workload? What would you do? Would you still stay in the company? Who will say I quit the job after I feel that my expectation was not fulfilled? So you set the expectation. And when you start working for the company, you realize, no, that is too much. That is not what you expect. Who would quit the job? When you feel that your expectation is not met. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you see? So now, recruiters try to provide realistic job interviews. Give the potential employees good information. Let them make some analysis and let them make the decision whether they are fit for the job or not. So let's say once they tell the company they will stay with you for a long time, rather than just 3 months and they quit the job. And lastly, we try to provide family feedback. Avoid offensive behavior, and finally recruit in a team rather than individually. Okay. When you are a recruiter, if you want to have some influence on the potential people, okay, try to follow those things. Okay, so I remember when I returned to Vietnam, it was in 2012. And at that time, we didn't have many people with master degree in hospitality. At that time, it was not much. So I talked to some universities. I talked to the president and the vice president of some universities. And they said, okay, they want me to apply. So I applied. But, I finished school in October. I have to wait for 4 or 5 months to get the certificate. So when I submit my application, I didn't have my master degree certificate. So one recruiter, he talked to me, she said no. They said no, without the certificate, she's not going to accept. But before that, I already talked to her boss, the super boss. Okay, I already talked to them and they told me to apply. And they showed a little bit arrogant to me. Okay, she talked to me like, no, you're not qualified. You're not going to accept me. So I was a little bit pissed. So I just withdraw my application. And I called her boss. And I told her that the recruiter didn't receive my application. And then later, the boss talked to me again and told me to apply. And I already applied to another boss. And later I heard that the recruiter has to make some report and explain why it didn't receive my application. Okay, so you don't know what happened with the personal story of the candidate. So don't be rude to them. Don't display some offensive behavior. Just accept their documents. Okay, because maybe by ignoring the candidate, you missed one time. Okay, so after that, I never worked for that university, even though sometimes they ask me to do the part-time lecture, but I say no. I never worked for that company. Yeah. And that is the end of the recruitment process. So now, we identify the potential people. We send out job advertisement. They read the job advertisement and they submit their document. Okay. When the candidate submits their application form, their document, that is the end of the recruitment process. And now, what do we do when we receive the applications of the candidates? What do we do? What do we do next? What does it mean? No. We select. Why? We select. So now how to select? We read the application. We read the information. We measure. Okay, we evaluate the candidate and we make the decision. Who are suitable for the job? Who should be invited to be a member of our organization? And who we have to reject. So when we select the employees, there are three elements. That we have to pay attention to. First, it is the knowledge. Second, it is the skill. And the last element is the attitude. Okay, and the attitude. When we choose employees, we don't just choose people with the highest qualification of educational background. Or we don't choose people with the most experience, but we choose the most suitable. Okay, we choose people who are the best fit for the company, who can bring more value, who can have more contribution to the company. Okay, and that is selection. So now, remember who already applied for a job? Raise your hand. Who already applied for a job? You plan to be a doctor now. Okay. How did you apply?
I go to my CV, so
Okay, CV. Enough. CV. How did you apply? CV. Same what time? Yeah. CV. Where? Okay, but did you have to do something after the reference? Did you have to submit something? But did you have to submit any information? Okay, CV. Okay, you fill in a form that was sent by the company. CV, okay, combination CV. CV. Right? It has, you have to include a CV together with your cover letter. CV. How did you apply for your job before? CV? Everyone CV? So only form. You haven't applied. I just asked you what it is. But you submit your CV. So you don't have to submit any information? So did you have to submit any information? CV. Form. So what did you submit? So do you have to submit anything? Yeah. So I asked you, what did you submit? And then you just said you know someone. What did you submit to them? What type document? What type information you give them the document you give them?
Em trước rồi.
I don't know.
No, did you have to give them any paper?
No.
Oh, then you don't submit.
I have the project.
He has an interview with them and now.
Okay, so you didn't submit any document. No, you didn't. But yes, did you submit?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so no, you didn't submit any document.
I have our phone and see.
Okay, so now when candidate submit their CV to the employee to the company, there are two types of information, two types of documents they can submit. First, it is the job application form. So what is the job application form? Let's see a job application form. It can be online, it can be offline. Okay, here. This is the job application form. This is from the organization, from the company. They will prepare this information, and you have to do something like fill in the blank. They have some information here, some blanks here, and you have to fill in information related to your general information, contact information, the position you want to apply, your qualification, education, your skill, your personal, your work experience. Okay, that is a job application form that is organized by the company. Okay, so with the job application form here, it includes the basic information, the educational information, and the work experience of the candidate. It can be done in online form and offline form. So they can give you a link, like Google Docs, to fill it. Or they print out a piece of paper they give you to fill it, and then you submit it. That is the job application form. Another type of the application, the submitting the document is the resume or the CV. Okay, they will ask the candidates to submit the CV. So tell me, what kind of information do you include on your CV? What type of information on your CV? Name. Contact. Yes. Email. Experience. Qualification. Skill. Certificate. Experience. Reference. Okay, some activities. What else? Objective, your personal goal. That is personal goal or objective. Hobbies, I was about to say, on my CV I include my hobby. When it was my first time, my first CV, I didn't have any working experience. So my teacher told me to put the CV on the hobby to make it a little bit longer. So in the hobby, what did I include? Everyone in my class has the same hobby. So we have got to apply to work in the hotel. So our hobby is meeting people, making new friends, socialize with people, traveling. Okay, they are all about connecting with people interpersonal skills. Because we want to make it feel like we are the good fit for the job in the hotel. Yes. So now, normally company will use either the job application form or the CV. So in your opinion, if you are the human resource manager, do you prefer to use the job application form or the CV? Do you prefer your candidate to submit the CV or the job application form? Very good. So some people use the job application form because you decide on what type of information will be included in the job application form. So now, if you don't want to read about hobbies, so you don't mention hobbies. If you only want to know the work experience and the educational background of the candidate, you only have those information. So the information you receive are in the uniform. Consistent. You only receive the information you need to. So it will be easier to compare. It will also faster to analyze the data. Okay, so some people choose job application form. How about you guys?
I think if you CV because I can see more information about people like just the agency also.
Okay, very good.
I choose CV because I can quickly select the information and select human or related candidates because I have a list about the information, experiences, skills, blah blah blah, blah. And if they don't have
But you know, with the series, is there any one fixed structure for the series? Is there one fixed structure or template for the series? No. You decide on your own series. You decide what kind of information you want to put in the series. Now, if you read 10 series, each of them have different information, different templates. It could be quite time-consuming and stressful. However, we can see the creativity of the candidates in their CV. Okay, we can see the level of professional from the CV. Okay, because with each CV, if candidates decide on how they want to describe themselves, how they want to present themselves. So we can see who put more effort in design the CV. Okay, so maybe we see this person is more creative, more professional, we should choose him. Okay, so that are resumes and the job application form. However, There is one major problem. There is one major, one big problem of the job application form and the resume. What is it? One major problem. Yes, please. The girl, let's do the girl.
Maybe the information we add is not similar to our present.
Okay. It is inaccurate, lack of accuracy. Because we want to sound that we are good people. So we put on the information. Some information might be false, might be misleading. For example, you know Harvard University. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, with Harvard University, they have many smaller Harvard different schools. Okay, so for example, you can probably you graduate from Harvard University. Even though you just study there 3 months, one course for 3 months. So you should say that you graduate, you complete the short program in Harvard School, Harvard Business School. However, you want to sound you are smart person. So you graduate from Harvard University. So you provide misleading information. Or for example, you study English for 1 year, and then sorry, you got kicked out. Okay, you got kicked out. Would you put that information on your CV? I kick you out. Is this something to brag about? I kick you out of the school. No, because it would lead to a negative impression, right? So you want to say something, you want to put information that make you like a good fit for the company. Okay, so you have to be careful of the information on the job application form and the resume. Don't just believe everything that's it. So what to do now? We need to check. We need to confirm the information on the job application form and resume. So how to confirm? We can use the references check. Okay, so what is the references? On your CV, you all write your CV already. On your CV, did you include the references section? Who say yes? There is the information of the references on your CV. Yes or no? No. Okay. So what is reference? Yes, please. Who knows you? Okay. Who can give some testimony about you? Who can say this is a very good student that she worked very well? Okay. Who can give some testimony? Who can introduce you? Who can confirm how you study or how you work? So normally on the CV, there will be one last section of the reference. For example, in my CV, my reference including my teacher from my PhD program. Okay, my teacher. He is the vice president of the school. So he is in a high position. Then I can say, okay, the vice president is my teacher. Who else? Another one in my reference list is my current manager, okay, the dean of this school. Oh, I also include the information of one of my friends, but I used to work with him. I was his training manager for his organization. Okay, so those people, they can give some testimony about me. They have the position that makes their work more believable than just working. Okay. Can I put my parents' contact information? No, because it is personal. With the references, we talk about professional relationships. Okay, so we can talk to people on the reference list in order to confirm the accuracy of the information. However, there is one problem now. If I fail you in this class, will you put me in your references? If you still at work, if you steal money at work, now I caught you, I fired you, will you put my name on the references? Yes or no? No, because when people ask me, I say, oh, you know, he's so bad, steal from money. No, he steal money from me. So, you put information for the people who say nice thing about you. The information will be biased. Okay, so people, I teach hospitality. I used to teach hotel management. And I encourage my students to work, to work like every year. So I encourage them to apply to work in 5-star hotel. They work every year. So many times I receive phone calls from human resource in 5-star hotel. They ask me, for example, this long study in my class. To be honest, I didn't remember who was long. But since I want them to get the job, so I said, very good, always creative, innovative, and always participate in my class. Even though I don't know who that student is, but I know that is my student. I want my student to give a job, so I say nice thing about my student. So just so even if you check the references, make sure that you know how to verify the information. Okay, what to do now? Try to contact many references as possible instead of just one. Speak directly. So it doesn't mean that you have to meet them face to face. You can do it over the phone call. With the phone call, you can see their information, whether they candidate, and then you can okay, they are being honored or not. And then ask the question related to the job. And since we have to speak to many contact references for one candidate, it is better that we do the references check if the candidates are determined as the finalists. So only they enter the final round. So we can check the reference. So what else we also can do? We use the employment test or work sample. We use some tests, or we ask the candidate to do some tests. So what kind of test? From where does the sound, the noise come from? Is it? So can they hear me as well? So now one time I teach in this room, but the noise comes from the 5th floor. Right? Okay, so we can ask our candidate to do some tests. What kind of test? Well, physical ability test. Why? Because there are some jobs that exclusively require physical ability. Ability related to flexible, balance, muscular power, something like that. So now we need to ask our candidates to do the cognitive or the physical ability test. So in your opinion, what kind of job we need to do the physical ability test? Huh? Why not?
Yeah, like to pick a button.
Really? What kind of physical ability test? Em xong thì the bank hay là
The physical.
It's the physical. I'm talking about physical ability test. Can someone please slap him? Wake him up. Physical ability. How strong are you?
They job related to 5 factors.
5 factors. Yes.
Military. Defense.
Can you repeat what you just said? I couldn't hear you.
She said that the job related to military.
Okay, military officer. Military officer. What else? Police officer. What else? Yes. Factory worker. Very good. What else?
Pilot.
Pilot. Okay, someone mentioned already. The field is someone who works in the construction. Okay. Someone mentioned already. Pilot, yes. Yeah, athlete, yes. Yes. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Doctor. Bác sĩ.
Actually, doctors require some physical ability, but sometimes they ask the doctor to submit some examination, some qualification. Flight attendant, okay, very good. Food industry, why? Why food industry? Someone who makes the food? Who makes the food basket?
PT. PT đúng không?
Construction worker.
Vì nó là
The sound. Teacher, why teacher the physical ability? You don't No, if you require physical ability, I will right away. Walking free flow, walking up here, free flow, man.
PT.
PT, okay. Okay, lifeguard. Event organizer. We need to test the physical ability.
Không anh dẫn Sloven.
Yes, but still, we just maybe it is not that critical that we need to organize the test. Maybe we just ask them to submit some medical examination. Okay, so please, you have to leave. So besides physical ability test, we also have the cognitive ability test to measure the verbal skill, quantitative skill, or reasoning ability. Yes, something related to logic. Okay, very good. MC, what is MC? Master of ceremony. Anything else? It's not a job. The mind need to take the cognitive ability test. Teacher, actually, yes. Responsible, okay, maybe. Last analyst, okay, maybe, good.
Interpreter.
Interpreter, okay, maybe. But let's talk about interpreter later. Translator, interpreter is the translator. Okay. Customer, okay, customer assistant. Driver. I thought you would say driver need the physical ability test rather than the cognitive ability test.
Cô bé là bé shipper.
Okay, maybe someone who works in the office, human resource management. So that is the cognitive ability test. What else? We also can ask the candidate to do some tryout, to do some job performance test, or to produce a work sample. So for example, me, during my first time apply for the job, I have to demonstrate a 30 hours lesson. So I will do some tryout and everyone else and the teacher or the teacher, they will observe and they will evaluate my teaching skills. Okay, what else? What are some other jobs that it is better to ask the candidate to do tryout or to produce some work sample? Okay, teacher already mentioned it.
Designer.
Designer, very good. Instead of saying you have the design skill, design something. No, not you, someone else. So wait, a researcher. So what do we ask the researcher to do? Maybe doctor. Oh, okay, we let them do some trial. What how? Be careful. You know why? Because if I'm the patient and I know that a doctor candidate is doing the trial, I will be so angry. I'm going to sue you. Okay, so be careful.
Content creator.
Content creator, content writer. We ask them to write something. Okay. A singer, very good. Software. So what do we ask them to do? To fix the problem. Okay, what kind of sample with software engineer? Okay, however, in order to create an app that is time consuming, if they can create an app that already working somewhere, they already use that app to make money. Remember? So maybe something easy, not too complicated like designing an app. Okay, very good. What else? Oh, accountant. Accountant, how about accountant? Let's start with let's focus on the accountant. So we ask them to do a balance sheet account. No. It would be a little bit difficult. Oh no, what I don't know. I'm a dancer, singer, actor. But journalists, we ask them to write a writer. Okay, the writer, okay.
Producer.
So what do we ask them to produce?
Maybe a song or video.
Yes, maybe that is what. It will be quite time consuming and stressful to make a song, right? Only for the recruitment and selection process. That would be quite difficult and stressful.
A demo. Maybe a demo.
Maybe a demo. Okay, maybe. But how do we evaluate the demo? What else? I think that with the driver, yes. Maybe a waiter, we ask them to do some tryout for half a day. Market practice, okay, maybe. Okay, so we can ask them to do employment test. What else? There are some jobs, there are some companies. They say that skills are trainable. You can easily teach someone a new skill. However, the attitude stay the same. Attitudes are difficult. What happened to these two of you? Are you fighting? Yes. So now there are some companies who said that the attitudes are more important because personality stay the same, but the skills are trainable. Therefore, there are some jobs that focus more on the personality of the candidate. So they said, we hire people based on their personality. Okay. So have you ever done the Big Five personality test? Do you remember the score? Introvert. You. No, you can't evaluate. You can't be introvert. You talk too much. What is introvert? You talk to people all the time. How about you? Okay. So in this Big Five personality test, they said we will have 5 different scores on 5 different personalities. Extroversion, adjustment, agreeableness, conscientiousness, and openness to experience. So, if we travel, you know we travel, right? They need to hire new tour guide. What kind of personality will be perfect for the job? Extroversion, what else? It should be openness to experience. It's the most important personality. So like BUიყwe need to hire some new life leaders. Why extroversion? You are the one who need to give everyone shot and then you talk the most.
But I see the librarian in school is quite
Okay, when you talk to them, I don't know. Normally, it should be adjustment, calm, chill, safe, again, stay. So there are some companies, especially companies in service industry. In service industry, the personalities are more important for them. Some other companies, they said they need the collaboration, okay, the teamwork orientation of the candidate. So they ask the candidate to do the emotional intelligence test to test your ability to understand other people, to motivate, to discipline yourself, or to work, to socialize with other people. This is the emotional intelligence. And for many people, for many companies, they say IQ is not that important. Your intelligence is not that important. But you need to be able to work well with other people. You need to have the emotional intelligence. So now let's see. If 5 is the highest score, if 5 is the highest, what is your level of emotional intelligence? How well can you work with other people? 5? 4? None. How about you?
very good.
3? How come 3? 3 is supposed to be this. No. Who said you have the emotional level of 4? You can work well with other people, you can understand other people, you can motivate yourself. 4, about 4. How about you? No? Only 3? Only 3 you can work well with other people. How about your boyfriend?
I don't know.
Which level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I can see.
No, actually it's not. See my text.
No. Okay, so we can have emotional intelligence test. What else? Okay, what else we can do? Some organizations they use honesty test. They use the lie detector machine. And actually, there is one funny video on YouTube. I really want to show you guys, but I can't because they use inappropriate language. So you can look on YouTube for yourself. The title is job interview with lie detector machine. On YouTube, there's one video, funny video clip of job interview with lie detector machine. I really want to show it, however, they use inappropriate language. In US, they even use the drug test to check whether you are on drug and you use drug or not. Okay? Or you didn't know? Because drugs in US are like not so common and normal, so many young people use it. However, there are some organizations that work mostly with the children, with the old people, with the sick people, with the woman, the minority group. So they have to do some kind of drug test. In some Disneyland companies, sometimes they do the drug test. Okay, if you apply to work for Disneyland, they will check if you have any visible tattoo, visible somewhere here, or somewhere here, where you can't cover, they would say no to you. Because you work with children, you are entertaining children. If you have some piercing, right, here, or somewhere here, they will say no. What my God, to protect our young people. Because you work, you entertain people like 5 or 6 years old babies. So it is important. Oh, we have to make some company, some organization can do medical examination. For example, football player, before they finish sign up with the new club, they have to do the medical examination to make sure that they are qualified. They have the fit health condition for the job. Okay, and then one final selection method we normally use is the interview. Have you ever done an interview? Raise your hand. No? No one ever interviewed you? Yes. Were you the one who asked or the one who answered? Were you the interviewer or the interviewing? Interviewing. Was there anyone who was interviewer who asked the question? Wow. We have. Okay. So you participate in the interview. Tell me, what is an interview? It is a meeting, a conversation, a dialogue between people to ask questions, to answer questions, to look for information, to provide the information. That is the interview. So now, especially for the job interview, we ask questions to verify the information on the job application form on the CV. We ask the question. For example, he said he studied at BU<silence>. Now in the interview, we are going to ask him some questions to verify if he really studied in BU<silence> or not. Yeah. You are. Okay. I haven't asked any questions yet. So in the interview, what type interview do we have? We have the structured interview. We ask the same questions. If we have 10 candidates, we prepare the questions and we ask every candidate the same thing. Okay, so I ask him a question. Later, I will also ask you the same question. I ask you the same question. That is the structured interview. Opposite to the structured interview, we will have the non-directive interview. We do not prepare the questions in advance. So now, how we ask the question? Based on how he answered the first question, we ask the follow-up question. It is somehow like go with the flow. Depends on how he answered the question, we ask the follow-up question. So now, if we have two candidates in the non-directive interview, do we ask the same question? No. Obviously no. So now, which interview do you prefer if you are the human resource manager? Structure or non-directive interview? No, why?
I want the details,
Okay. Do you prefer the non-directive or the structure interview? Which one would be easier to pick out the best? Interviewer? Interviewee, sorry. Which one will be easier to decide who has the best answer? Yes. Why non-directive?
There are two person, then we were one versus one, so each person will have we choose find out each personality and choose the right person.
But you don't ask the same question. What happens if for him you ask the easy question and for the red person, you ask the difficult question? Okay, so normally for the structured interview, since we ask the same question, it is easier to compare who has the best answer. So I ask you the same question with you. I can easily see, I can easily compare who has the best answer. But sometimes, if for the important job, for the important position, and if we want to see the creativity from the candidate, so we can use the non-directive interview. And one last type interview is panel interview. What does it mean? Have you ever participated in a panel interview? So what is panel interview? Panel interview. You, only you, Cecil. 1, 2, 3, 4 people will ask you questions. You are being interviewed by many interviewers. You receive the questions from many people to gain more perspective about the candidate. So they can do the panel interview. So now, what type of questions can you ask in the interview? You can ask the situational questions or you can ask the behavioral questions. So what is situational question? We describe a situation that is likely to happen in the future. So now, if you become the Miss Grand International, okay, what would you do first?
I will just 90% to volunteer and 10% to my parents. To my teacher. Yeah.
So that is situational question. We ask the question that is likely to happen in the future, and we see how the employees deal with the situation that is likely to happen in the future. That is situational question. Opposite, we have the behavioral question. So I will ask, Long, I talked to your former manager, and he said you steal money. Why did you steal money? Why did you steal money? It was, okay, he's reading you the answer. No, it was just a joke. Okay, let me ask another question. Okay, so you, Mr. Red, in your previous job, many people disagree with you and didn't want to work with you. So what did you do before?
I know each people have own opinion, so I don't hate anyone. I do my best.
You did. We talk about the bus.
I did my best and don't care anyone.
Okay, now in the radio question, we ask what happened in the past. In his previous job, what did he do? Okay, so we can ask questions about the future, or we ask the questions about the past. For example, here, we want to ask questions about how to motivate the employee. If it is the situational question, we ask, what would you do to motivate? Okay, what would you do something in the future? That is situational question. If we want to know about the past, we ask. If we want to use the behavioral question, we ask, how did you handle the situation? You say, how did you? What did you? Okay, that is the behavioral question. You answer this question and I will let you go. Which one is better? The situational questions or the behavioral question? You can answer me well, I will let you go. Do you prefer situational questions, questions about the future, or behavioral questions about the past? Yes, please. Why?
Maybe could be something about the past happened maybe a long time ago. So to be more correct, you should ask the topic and see how they answer, how they handle the situation.
Okay. When we say actually, when we ask the situational question, it is more applicable to the current time. Okay, because what he did in the past, it was with another company, with different policies, with different organizational culture. So what you did with FTU might not be applicable here in UES. So for some people, they said situational interview will be more applicable and relevant to our company. Okay. On the other hand, some other people prefer the behavioral question. Is there anyone in our class prefer the behavioral question? There should be some. Because I need some. I need someone to answer me. Okay, please tell me one. No, now not the Greek, just read the anymore.
I in the past very bad in the past.
Okay, very bad. The bad is already very. But yes, with the behavioral questions, we can really verify the working experience of the candidate. Okay, and it is something that interests the candidate actually did in the past. So for some, and there are also some jobs that did not require the working experience. So maybe the candidate will not have working experience, so we can choose the situational interview. So it depends on the job, the genre, the situation. That sometimes we use situational questions, some other time we use the behavioral questions. Okay, and that is the interview. Do you have any questions about the interview? Yes or no? No, okay. So what you have to do for homework now? Prepare for next midterm. Okay. Again, you can use the material, but only the hard copy. It means you can't use your laptop. No laptop, no smartphone. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next week.
Trên chủ nhật này đó để một cái khung này làm nữa.
Sẽ có thể có một số câu ở trước mọi người làm cái quiz hết mà sẽ được lặp lại. Sẽ có thể thôi, mà không có chọn của mình cơ.
Con lấy chừng 19 câu cũng.
Là